Hi, my name is Moshe Weiland, and I'm a physical therapist. I've been giving a lot of my clients Qigong exercises to do for a couple of reasons. Number one, no equipment. So therefore, there's absolutely no excuse not to do the exercise. I have clients who are traveling and they're like, oh, take my Qigong with me. Or, you forgot something, or you're just in a bad mood and, don't feel like lifting weights or whatever. They're really, really simple. And over time, think of like compound interest. You do them over and over again, it gets into your nervous system and your body learns how to move more efficiently. So I'm going to show you some of the most common ones that I give my clients so that you get a taste of what it can be. I will illustrate some of how it transfers into the physical therapy realm, which because I'm working on specific physical therapy goals, and these are taken from, Chinese martial arts or Chinese internal healing practices, but they can be very useful. Okay. So hopefully you can hear me back there. This is one that I learned as part of training for massage therapists to build up the arm strength, but it's really good for people with shoulder injuries and for people with balance injuries because you put your hands out like this, so you like kind of reach a little bit forward or whatever, and then you bring your arms out to the side, and I'll move a little bit further back so you can see. So the way I describe it is because I don't want people making the same mistakes that I did. You do not want to put your elbows behind your body because then everything gets contorted. So imagine you want to be able to see the fingers. So 160 degrees, 150 degrees, whatever, but you want to be able to like see your fingers wiggling. So you go in and out, and you turn your palms up at the end, and bring your hands forward. After a couple of motions, you might notice there's a slight swaying. When you bring your hands forward, you rock back a little bit on your heels. And when you bring your hands back, you forward a little bit. So it's a little rocking motion. So now I will just do it regularly. Do it with my back showing. So possibly you will see the scapulas moving. I don't know, depending on the shirt. You can see it or not. If possible, you want to imagine like you're a bird. So it's not coming from the elbows, it's not coming from the shoulder, it's really coming from the scapula back there. So depending on how straight your arms are, it will be more or less challenging for your balance because if you're just going like this, it's not as challenging as if you go like this. So this is something you can do for a couple of minutes. It strengthens the scapula, it strengthens the arms. It can help with the breathing because you're opening up and closing the chest. Most of us are like this all day. So I really like it. If your shoulder hurts, you just make it smaller. You know, some of my clients, shoulder arthritis, whatever, you just make the arms lower. You still will be getting a little bit of the motion. Okay. So another one that I like is taken from a form of Qigong called five element Qigong. And this is the fire element. So you imagine you're holding a ball and you turn and push. So you're learning to connect your hand, elbow, and shoulder. And you push. And if you notice, it's also coming from my hip. So a lot of people, they're using just from one part of the body when you want them to do full body motion. So turn like this, and you go like this. Now I'm showing it standing. You can also do it sitting because you still have some rotation in the waist. The important thing is for you to feel like you're really pushing something heavy. You want it to come from the scapula. Most people are working their wrists, elbows, shoulders, or whatever. The scapula needs to move so that there's a stable base for the upper extremities. Okay, hope this was helpful. Thank you.